Ma'am, the numerator of the fraction is 3 less than the
Okay,
denominator.
that you have fine. That is my 40th one. The numerator of a fraction is 3 less than the denominator. And if 2 is added to both the numerator and denominator, then the sum of the new fraction and the original fraction is 29 by 20. Okay. So we have to consider original numerator and original denominator. Original numerator. What they have told, original numerator of the fraction is 3 less than denominator. So original denominator we will consider. Denominator is equal to x. So what is the original numerator? 3 less than denominator. That means x minus 3. So now what is the fraction then? This is original fraction. Yes. What is the original fraction?
X minus 3 by x.
X minus 3 by x. Okay. Now what they are told, if 2 is added to both numerator and denominator, new fraction, 2 is added to both, x minus 3 plus 2 by x plus 2. So what it will become? X minus 1 by x plus 2. Now this is a new fraction.
Yes, ma'am.
Now what they have told, the sum of the new fraction and the original fraction is 29 by 2. So that means what is original fraction? X minus 3 by x plus new fraction is x minus 1 by x plus 2. That is equal to 29 by 20. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Now can you solve further?
Ma'am, just 1 minute.
Gokul, clear?
Ma'am, I got the last equation as 11 x square minus 76 minus 207.
207. Okay, let me try that.
Part with that forming that equation, not the solving part.
What? Forming.
I was
You are
having-
formed already. So here 2x square minus 2x minus 6 into 20 is equal to 29x square plus 58x. So this will be 40x square minus 40x minus 120 is equal to 29x square plus 58x. So 29 will come this side, 11x square minus 40x minus 58x, so that is minus 98x minus 120 is equal to 0. So you need 11 into minus 120 and the difference needed is 98. 110 and 12.
Okay, ma'am. Let's see where I did the mistake.
So 11x x minus 10 plus 12 into bracket x minus 10 is equal to 0. So x minus 10 into 11x. 11x plus 12 is equal to 0. So x is equal to 10 or minus 12 by 11. But x is a numerator and denominator, so it cannot be fraction already. So denominator is 10 and numerator is equal to minus 3, that is 7. So fraction is 7 by 10. It's clear?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, if it's given just like a natural number and find it, can it be negative?
Natural number is always positive. It cannot be negative.
Okay. Okay.
Other?
I had a doubt.
41st one.
Ma'am, in 4.3 ninth main, basically 2 water taps together can fill a tank in 9 3 by 8 hours. The tap
I have
of
not explained that till. I have told only 7th one and that I need to explain the tap questions.
Oh, yeah.
I have not explained anything till.
I got everything.
Ma'am,
Yes?
For the 41st one, is it like x plus 84 is equal to 160 into 1 by x plus 84?
Yeah.
Okay, ma'am.
Natural number when increased by 84 equals 160 times its reciprocal. So x plus 84 is equal to 160 times reciprocal. Its reciprocal. Only its reciprocal. That is 1 by x only. So it is not x plus 84. It is 1 by x only.
Okay, ma'am.
This is 41st, right? Anything else?
Ma'am, 41. Okay, ma'am.
This is the 41, I think so, no?
Ma'am.
Is this the 41 question?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. I
Yes,
didn't see,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Any other? How many questions are there?
Ma'am, 41.
41. So that means one is taken out. So which one is taken out? Okay. Any other doubts? Anyone ask?
Ma'am,
Yes.
I didn't get the 32nd one.
You have to tell me because here sequence, I think so it's
Three consecutive positive integers.
such that sum of squares of the first two and the product of the other two is 46, right? Is that the question?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Three consecutive positive integers. Three integers, that means x, x plus 1 and x plus 2. Now here the sum of the square of the first and the product of two. Sum of square of first and the product of remaining two. So x plus 1 into x plus 2. Square of first and the product of the remaining two. Now both of them's sum is equal to 46. Then find the numbers. X square plus 3x plus 2 is equal to 46. 2x square plus 3x minus 44 is equal to 0. So it is 2 into 44 is needed. 2 into 4 into 11. 8 and 11. 2x square plus 11x minus 8x minus 44 is equal to 0. 2 and 8 we will combine and 11 and 44 we will combine. So it is into bracket 2x into bracket x minus 4 plus 11 into bracket x minus 4 is equal to 0. So x minus 4 into 2x plus 11 is equal to 0. So x is equal to 4 or minus 11 by 2. So answer is 4 because
Okay,
these
ma'am.
are positive integers. So 4, 5 and 6 are the three consecutive integers. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
we need to
even the
Yes, Shreya?
third one, like the 36th one, I'm getting confused. The difference of two natural numbers is 3, and I didn't get that.
Difference of two natural numbers. If you don't find out in one variable, use two variables. So x minus y is equal to 3. And the difference of their reciprocals. Here it will become 1 by x. Because when the x is greater, then the reciprocal will be lesser. So it will be 1 by y minus 1 by x is equal to 3 by 28. Is it clear? So here, if
Yes, ma'am,
here x
understood.
minus y is equal to 3, that means the x is larger than y.
Yes,
Then
ma'am.
if x is larger, then when you take the reciprocal, then it will become reverse.
Okay, ma'am.
So 1 by y is greater now. So 1 by y by 1 by x is equal to 3 by 28.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Clear?
Ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
ma'am, I didn't get the 40th one.
40th question number. Question which tell me this one.
Find the natural number whose square is diminished by 84 is
A
equal to
square
thrice
is
of 8.
diminished. A square is diminished. That means square is decreased. So x square is decreased by 84 is equal to thrice of 8 more than given number. Thrice of 8 more than given number. 3 into 8 plus x. It's clear?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Now can you solve further?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Shrita?
Ma'am, I have a doubt in the question. Ma'am, I'll tell you. The difference of the square of two positive integer is 180. The square of the smaller number is 8 times the larger. Find the number.
Yeah, it is NCRT. Just now that same question will come. So difference
Okay,
of
ma'am.
square of two numbers is 180. Difference of squares. Square difference and difference of square is different terms. So difference of two numbers we will consider as x and y. Okay. So x square minus y square is equal to 180. So here we have taken x is a larger number and y is a smaller number. Now what they are telling? Square of the smaller number. Square of smaller number is 8 times larger number. 8 times larger number only, not square of larger number, 8 times larger number. So y square is equal to 8x. Now substitute this value 8x in this equation.
Okay, ma'am.
So x square minus 8x minus 180 is equal to 0. Is it clear? Any other doubts anyone has?
Ma'am, I have a doubt in the one second. Ma'am, is on the 10 sum. Ma'am, it says the sum of a number and its positive square root is 6
Yeah.
by
X plus
25.
root x is equal to 6 by 25.
Ma'am, like after that, are you supposed to square it?
Yeah, square both the sides.
So it'll be 625 whole square.
Yeah, 6 by 25 whole square.
Okay, ma'am. I thought of doing that, but 6 by 25 it is 625, so I mess the values up.
You can take the square. Okay. Doubts complete? Any doubts are still there? Then fine, we'll continue with the NCRT part. Few questions. Question number sixth one. A diagonal of the rectangular field is 60 meter more than the shortest side. It's a rectangle. So it is a rectangle. Diagonal of the rectangle. That means this if we join it. A, B, C. Diagonal AC is 60 more than shorter side. So suppose BC is the shorter side. So consider BC as X. So what is the diagonal value then?
X plus 60.
X plus 60. So this is X plus 60. Then if the longer side is 30 meter more than shortest side. So which is the longer side? AB. AB is 30 meter more than shortest side. So what is the shortest side? Is X. So AB will be X plus 30. It's clear? And now what is the relation you can use between all three?
Pythagoras theorem.
Pythagoras theorem, because rectangle, all angles are 90. So ABC is a right triangle. So if it is a right triangle, that means we can use Pythagoras theorem. So triangle ABC is a right triangle. So therefore, by Pythagoras theorem. AC square is equal to BC square plus AB square x plus 60 whole square is equal to x square plus x plus 30 whole square. So x square plus 120x plus 3600 is equal to x square plus 60x plus 900. So x square, 1x square cancel, 0 is equal to x square plus 68, 60x, and this 120 comes from that side, so it is minus 60x plus 900, 3600 will come that side, so it will be 2700. So can you factorize? 2700 you have to factorize to get 60.
Ma'am, isn't it minus 2700?
Yeah, minus, right? It's minus 2700. So difference of two term is 60. So 30, 90, 3 nines are, yes, 30 and 90, that's it. X minus 90 and x plus 30 is equal to 0. So x is equal to 90 or minus 30. Minus 30 not possible. So therefore x is equal to 90. So BC is equal to 90 centimeter. AB is equal to 120 meters. Sorry, not centimeter, it is a meter. And diagonal sides of the field, that is 90 and 120. Diagonal they have not asked. It's clear this question?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now next question you can solve. Just now I have explained you.
These are NCRT questions, right?
Yeah, these are NCRT 4.3 exercise.
Okay, ma'am.
Yesterday we have done only 2 questions of 4.3 and the remaining questions now.
Ma'am, the answer is 18 and 12.
Yes, the 7th one, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. 8th one is important. Seventh one, everyone completed?
Yes, ma'am. Completed.
The eighth question, I will solve by two methods. So whichever is easier for you, you can take it. Okay, one is linear equation method. The third chapter, actually you have started fourth chapter before completing third chapter. So there will be some, this one is there. So whoever are learning third, they will start with the linear equation method only. Okay, everyone finished?
Yes, ma'am.
The next question is, a train travels 360 km at a uniform speed. If the speed had been 5 km per hour more, it would have taken 1 hour less for the same journey. Find the speed of the train. Okay. So here we will use two variables. So one method. This is the first one method. School has taught you the second method. That one also I will explain you. Method 1, because this question is very important from this chapter. Actually they will ask this type of a question. Wordings can be changed many ways, many different ways the wordings can be changed, but the condition remains same. So this type of a question, there is full exercise is there in Adi Sharma. So you should be very careful for solving these questions. There are two methods I am telling you. I always feel the first method, there are two things are there with the two methods. First method is lengthier method, but sure short method. You will get the proper answer. There will not be any confusion when to take plus and when to take minus sign. Second two, shorter method, but there is sometimes, most of the time, confusion will take place. If you are very good in the second part, you can continue that one also. So first part is distance remains same. Distance has not been changed. Distance is 360 kilometer. It won't change. So we will use two variables. Instead of one variable, we will use two variables. One, we will consider original speed or usual speed. Consider as x kilometer per hour. And usual time is equal to y hours. Okay. So now what is the relation between speed, distance and time?
Speed is equal to distance by time.
Okay, and distance is equal to?
Speed into time.
Speed into time. Distance is 360 kilometers. Speed is x, time is y. So xy is equal to 360. This is the first equation we got. Now y is equal to, value of y is 360 by x. Actually this is first one. Okay. Now the new conditions. New speed. What is the new speed now? If the speed had been 5 km per hour more. So what is the new speed now?
That's why.
X plus 5 kilometer.
X plus 5 km per hour. And what is the new time now?
Y plus 1.
Y plus 1 or minus 1?
Minus.
Minus 1.
So it is y minus 1 because it took 1 hour less. So these many hours it took. So now again what is it, and how much is the distance covered again?
360 kilometer.
360 kilometer. Then what is the relation? Distance is equal to speed into time. Speed into time is equal to distance. That is, speed is x plus 5 into y minus 1 is equal to distance is 360. So multiply inside, xy minus x plus 5y minus 5 is equal to 360. What is the value of xy? We already got the value of xy is 360 minus x plus 5 into value of y. We need only one variable now, so second variable we have to replace. 360 by 5 minus 5 is equal to 360. Now this 360 and this 360 cancelled. Now 360 by x, sorry, this is x. Now take the LCM, take 5 on other side. Minus x plus 5 into 360 is 1800 by x is equal to 5. So x, take the LCM, minus x square plus 1800 is equal to 5x. That is denominator x goes to the RHS, it will become 5x. Now all these terms take it on other side, because here value of x square is negative. So 0 is equal to x square plus 5x minus 1800. And now solve this. 1800, that is 18 into 100, 50 into 2, 18, 18 to the 36, and 50 won't work. 9 to 25, 4. 1800,
And 45 and 40.
45 and 40. Okay. So x square plus 45x minus 40x minus 1800. So this is equal to x into bracket x plus 45 minus 40 into bracket x plus 45. So x plus 45 into x minus 40 is equal to 0. So x is equal to minus 45 or x is equal to 40. Negatives, speed cannot be negative. So therefore, speed of the train, usual speed of train is equal to 40 kilometer per hour. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it clear? Now the same question I will solve. First write down this, then I will solve the second method also. That is shorter method, but problem is student do mistake there. Much more mistakes students do. And one common mistake is there always. But by practice that habit can be changed. And this question is important question. Sometimes ask for 4 marks also.
Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am, I did it in a different manner. I did it like the train travels 360 kilometers at uniform speed, so let uniform speed be equal to x. That is case one. So time would be equal to distance. Time is equal to distance by speed, so it would be 360 by x.
Shubham, actually you won't concentrate what I'm telling.
Ma'am?
You won't concentrate. Or what I'm here telling you, you don't listen anything actually.
Ma'am, I did listen.
You didn't listen. You don't listen actually. Right now also I have seen, I was explaining earlier questions and you were discussing something else. So you don't pay attention at all. And right now also I told there are 2 methods. And I have explained right now only one method.
Okay.
So please pay attention. You are in online class. It is a trouble for me also to explain each and every point to you to and understand that is whether you got or not. That is a one big task I have. And in that case, your main task is to concentrate everything. In a class, many behaviors, this one expressions you can see, you can understand. You are in front of me. You are also this one telling me, and at a time I can see everyone. Here I'm not able to see. So that is, you can understand only by concentrating. And you are not concentrate. And before this only, also I told you there are 2 methods. I've written there method 1. Now I need to explain method 2. I have not completed yet. Before this also, I was explaining doubts at that time and you were discussing something else by keeping microphone on.
Ma'am, could you please scroll down?
Yeah.
Can you scroll down?
Completed?
Yes, ma'am.
The next one is next method. So here we have to consider the speed as x. Method 2. Consider usual speed is equal to x kilometer per hour. What is the new speed now then?
X plus 5.
5 kilometer per hour more. So it is x plus 5 kilometer per hour. Distance they have given in both the cases, it is 360. Distance is 360 kilometer. In the second case also 360 kilometer. Then what is the time taken? Time is equal
By
to
speed.
distance by speed. So usual time taken is 360 by x hours, and the new time taken is
360 by x plus 5.
360 by x plus 5. Now what they have told is, now it will take 1 hour less. With the new speed, the time taken is 1 hour lesser than the usual speed. So that means which one is greater? So new time is 1 hour less than usual. So new time taken is 1 hour lesser than usual time taken. That means the difference between these two is 1. So here new time. What is the new time? 360 by x plus 5. That is equal to usual time is 360 by x minus 1. Is it clear now? Is this clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
And
ma'am.
now solve this question. So take this fraction this side, keep it minus 1. 360 by x plus 5 minus 360 by x is equal to minus 1. Take 360 common. In bracket x 1 by x plus 5 minus 1 by x is equal to minus 1. Now take 360. Here it is x. LCM is x into x plus 5. So this fraction you have to multiply with x, and this fraction you have to multiply with x plus 5 divided by product x square plus 5x is equal to minus 1. So 360 into x minus 5 divided by x square plus 5x is equal to minus 1. X get cancelled. 360 into minus 5 is minus 1800. That is equal to this fraction will go to the RHS, will become negative, minus x square minus 5x. These two terms will come to our LHS. Plus x square plus 5x minus 1800 is equal to 0. And now you can solve the same way. X plus 45 and x minus 40 is equal to 0. So therefore x is equal to 40. Minus 45, speed cannot be negative. So therefore answer will remain as plus 40. Is this clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So in this method, only thing is what student do mistake. The difference between these two speed is 1 hour. That is known. Now which fraction has to be subtracted from which fraction? There student generally do the wrong method, and due to which they won't get the middle term splitting. Or even if you do with the quadratic formula method, you will get the d value negative. So you cannot solve it further. So here I have written directly new time is usual time minus 1, because with the new time is 1 hour lesser than the usual time they have given in the question. In the question they have mentioned after increasing the speed, the time taken will be 1 hour less for the same journey. So that means the new time is lesser than 1 hour than the earlier time. So students generally what they do, they take the difference. Difference of 2 times is 1 hour. So now which one has to be subtracted from which one? So for that one simple method is there. You just now you have seen if x is greater than y, then 1 by x and 1 by y, what is the relation? Which one is greater?
1 by y.
1 by y is greater. So here see the denominator. Always in such cases the numerator will be same. So no need to change or check with the numerator. We have to check with only the denominator part. So denominator is x and x plus 5. So which one is greater? Which one is greater? X or x plus 5 is greater?
X plus 5 is greater.
X plus 5 is greater. X plus 5 is greater than x. Then reciprocal of which one is now greater than? 1 by x and 1 by x plus 5. Which one is greater? The reverse one. So 1 by x is greater. That means this fraction is greater than this fraction. So therefore you can do 360 by x minus 360 by x plus 5 is equal to 1. So here itself this one will go that side, and 360 by x plus 5 is comes here as subtraction. Both are the same question. So 360 by x minus 360 by x plus 5 is equal to 1. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So note down this method also, and whichever you feel is easier, you can use that. Only thing, properly you have to solve the question, and a proper answer you should get. You should not do mistake. Generally, student will think this is a less time taken, and I will start this one. And always in the first, initially for 6 months, they will keep on losing marks in this part because they always take it reverse order. I have seen that from last 10 years. I'm seeing that. Completed? Have you done?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
You first solve the same type of questions, then you will do that one. There is one NCRT, same question is there. I'll show that. So before 9th, 11th. Yeah, solve this question. The same question with values different. First solve this question. Train travels a distance of 480 km at uniform speed. If the speed had been 8 km per hour less, then it would have taken 3 hours more to cover the same distance. Find the speed of the train. Can you do it? I will also do. I also
Yes, ma'am.
I won't have the solution. I also need to do. Which method you will use?
First method.
First one.
Okay. So then I will also solve with the same method. Speed has been 8 km per hour less. It would have 3 hours more. Done. You got the equation first? The quadratic equation?
Yes, ma'am.
What's the quadratic equation you got?
3x
Square
square
minus
minus
8x.
24x minus 3840.
Divide with 3.
Yes.
Divide that with 3.
Okay, ma'am.
You'll get x square minus 8x minus 1280.
Ma'am,
Yes?
With 40 kilometers per hour.
Yes, right.
I'm 40.
40, right. Everyone got it? Then if you have completed, then solve the 10th question. It is also a similar way. Instead of one single train, they have compared with the two trains, express train and the passenger train. But the meaning is same, exactly same.
On the 10th one, right?
Yeah, 10th one, here it is. Everyone completed that extra question? Others, anyone facing problem, tell me, I will solve that. Everyone got the answer? Charan, you got the answer?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, can you explain the 10th question? I'm not able to get it.
10th one. That extra question to come completed?
Oh, ma'am, I'll try it again, ma'am. I don't know.
What happened? Which one? Which method you are solving?
Ma'am, first method only I tried, ma'am, but I messed up.
What is the equation you got?
One
This
thing, ma'am.
is
X square minus 8x plus 3877.
no, it's not 3877. So here it is x minus 8. The time will increase by 3 hours. So total distance remain is 480 and xy is equal to 480. So this is xy plus 3x minus 8y minus 24 is equal to 480. Value of xy and 480 are same. So 3x minus 8y is equal to 24. Now substitute the value of y. 3x minus 8 into 480 by x is equal to 24. Multiply 3x minus 80, 8 8 are 64, 6, 8 4 are 32 and 6 38, 3840 by x is equal to 24. And next x, this one LCM, 3x square minus 3840 by x, that will go other side, 24x. So 3x square minus 24x minus 3840 is equal to 0. So x square minus 8x minus 1280. So 120 is 40 and 32. X minus 40 and x plus 32. So x is equal to 40 kilometer per hour.
I'm 10 to is 33 and 44 kilometer per hour.
I think so, yes. I don't remember, but yeah, might be. Here, if express train takes
Yes, ma'am.
1 hour less than passenger train travel 132 kilometers. So both of them are traveling 132 kilometers. Without taking consideration the time they stops at intermediate station. So that means totally they are covering the distance of 132 kilometers. If the average speed of express train is 11 kilometer more than the passenger train. So consider passenger train. So instead of usual speed now, you have to consider this passenger speed. So here you have to consider the speed of passenger train as x. And what is the speed of express train then? X plus 11. So express train's speed is 11 kilometer per hour more than the passenger train. Then average speed of two train x and x plus 11 is there. Now time taken is, what is the time taken by passenger train? Time taken by passenger train you can consider as y hours. Then what is the time taken by express train then? They already are given the relation.
X
5
minus
minutes.
Express train, it is 1 hour less than passenger train. Passenger train taking y hours. So that means express train will take y minus 1 hour. It's clear? Now use the relation for distance covered. So what is the distance covered here? First case, passenger train x into y is equal to distance covered is 132 kilometer. This is first equation. And what is the second equation? Distance covered by the express train, speed into time. X plus 11 into y minus 1 is equal to 132. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Then value of y you can write as 132 by x. Substitute in the equation and then simplify. The same train questions are there in exercise 4.7. Sorry, 4.8. So you are completing that, but not by tomorrow. Tomorrow is a test. You have to study properly for the test. You will be finishing by Monday.
Ma'am, what time is the test tomorrow?
Same class time.
Ma'am, could
Ma'am,
you repeat homework?
Homework 4.8 exercise RD Sharma.
Okay, ma'am.
ma'am, it's the equation x square plus 11x minus 1452.
On the full exercise.
Yeah, full exercise, each and every question exactly based on all these train questions.
Okay, ma'am.
All train questions are there. Uh, this one I don't remember the
When should we submit it by?
Monday.
Okay.
I don't have the questions. Vishnu, what's the equation you got? Can you tell?
And for which one?
The 10th one. Final equation. When you solve it, which equation you got before solving?
X square minus 11x minus 1452.
Yeah, got it, Ronak?
Ma'am, but
Ronak?
I'm getting plus 11x.
No, it will be minus. It is 11y.
Should be plus 11x
11y
minus 1452.
plus 11x, not minus. So you can clear the second questions by solving that full exercise fully based on all these train questions, the speed and time questions. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Then you can leave today and study
Ma'am,
properly. Don't this one without studying, right? Don't take tests because it is much more difficult for me. Please beg me because this I'm taking your tests. You are writing tests because you are not doing homework. Okay, and at least for the test you will study. So my consideration, I want, according to me, I'm thinking it. But if you don't study properly, then it will not be anything helpful. You don't know